Hey guys, welcome to Yardie Belly's Kitchen, and today we will be doing I don't know what to call it, but I want to make like a fish soup, alright? And so I have some ingredients right here, okay, that will be in my soup. But this soup is not, I don't want it to look like regular soup. I want it to be like an Asian inspired type of thing, where you know that when you do Asian food, them have a clear broth and you know, and stuff like that. So let's see if I can just run through the ingredients, all right, what I have. So I have a little piece of ginger right here. I have a piece of thyme, scallions or green onions. This is culantro or shadow benny, Caribbean something that may have some parsley, flat leaf parsley. I have some carrots. I have maybe more than half of an onion. I have a piece of yellow yam here, you know, that may have in the fridge. Over here I have some tomato. What is the name again? No, what may I talk about? Tomatillos. Yes, this is tomatillos, and a lot of Hispanics use it in their dish. And I have bok choy. In Jamaica we call it pak choy, but bok choy. May have some okras, and may have the fish, which I'm using mackerel. That's the fish I'm using. Let me see. Oh, you pause this. Alright, so I have some fish right here, and these are jack mackerel that you know, we were given to, you know, from my friend Brother Watson. Him go fishing, and so they may have fresh fish, and we just put them in the freezer, clean them up, put them in the freezer. So now we just basically score them right there, so, and we're gonna use them. I'm gonna use them whole. You understand? And mackerel is one of those fish that is nice and meaty. The scale, there's no scale on it, no scale on them fish, yeah? And you pretty much can just use it, you know, like how it is right there, so now. So this is what I'm going to use to make my fish soup. So the next thing I'm going to do now is cut up all of my ingredients, and then we start the soup composition. You see? Alright, so what I do now is the yam, me boil the yam because I know it's going to take a little bit long for cook. And then I also want to get off some of the starch out of the yam. So I'm boiling off the yam right there, so. And see if I can zoom in. I'm going to put some organic potato in it. So about 3 potatoes I'm cutting at 2 and thing. So one, like how the yam there right there, so now I'm going to throw off this water off of the yam, and then I start putting in my other extra ingredients. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, 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 yes. Okay guys, so I have my pot now at a rolling boil, and I just have to add my fish then. I just have to add my fish. Yes. And not come for me, please. I just experiment. I'm just gonna add my fish. Alright. And I pretty much just want my fish them stay there so now and cook. And now I'm gonna start to, remember now it's fish soup, you know. It's not stew fish or steam fish. A fish soup. So now I'm gonna start add some stuff to the pot to flavor everything. I'm gonna add my garlic. Yeah, that's about 4 garlic. I'm gonna add the mixture of culantro, thyme, scallion. Yeah. And immediately I'm gonna start with that. Because I try to do this thing without no powdered seasoning or no fish soup or nothing like that. Fish tea and all them something there. Alright, so those are the first 2 things that go in the pot. And this is gonna make the water, the flavoring ingredients them there. Alright, those are my flavoring ingredients. And I keep the stove on to a low boil because I don't want it overboil. I don't want it boil hard. I want it boil soft. It's a soft boil. Yes. And once this start pick up now, I'm going to start add my vegetables, but I'm not add them yet. Or I'm going to put the onion too. I'm going to add the onion right now too. So yes, stay tuned for the onion. See the onion right here, so yeah. And I just go peel it off. Normally me cut them things up behind the scenes, but like how I'm being observed, I'll cut the onions now. And you want to wedge your onions, you don't want to cut them up fine, you know, because the onion is another aromatic. Yeah. Yes. 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 Every time I cut it, I say yes. 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 Immediately it starts smell. Immediately. I cut my ginger. I put my ginger. I'm going to peel and wash. I'm just going to cut up my ginger fine and put it in it. Flavor the pot, you understand? Because we must learn to stop trust them powdered seasoning and them whole heap of MSG and, you know, riboflavin and other bacterial agents. Is that the name? What name? You know what I mean? Alright. Yeah. So my thing I go on. Yeah, so my soup a bubble. Yeah, it's been about maybe 3-4 minutes since me put in the fish, and I'm gonna add some other ingredients now, folks. As I said, this is a first time try, and one of the first things I'm gonna add is this star anise. Yes, star anise. And funny enough, it sounds weird that star anise, but yes, as I read it, it says it is used in France and in China. And it used for add, you know, to fish and soup. Yes. Now we don't normally use them something, but hey, me go try it. So me I put 1 piece of star anise in my soup. Yes, it are going in there. It are going in there. And then me I go add bay leaf. Yes, bay leaf. Bay leaf say it add flavor to everything, from soup to dessert to everything. Yeah, me I go add 1 bay leaf. After all, I told you, I am coming out of the powder thing. Now this is my Yardie's kitchen as usual. Yes, let me see if I can add, focus. Yeah, Yardie's kitchen. I may add some. So I go herb out the pot and make the pot bubble. You see? Herb out the pot. More Yardie's kitchen, different flavor. This one have dill in it. You know? Yeah. Herb out the pot. Then I'm going to add some fennel seed. Fennel seed, yes, fennel seed good in a soup. It says it's good for seafood. Yes, fennel seed. Yeah, let me turn on my stove a little. I don't want it so boil so much ready, so hard. And then I'm going to add some rosemary. Little bit of rosemary. Yeah? And let me see now where rosemary say. Well, it not say we can add to, but hey, I had it. It's vegetable. It's herb. So add some rosemary. Not enough, not too much, because I don't want to overdo it. Yes. And then, because I want everything permeated right, I'm going to put some cooking oil. But this is coconut oil. This is coconut oil. See? Trader Joe's organic extra virgin coconut oil. Yes, let me tip it. See, I add about a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Yeah, because you have to always have some type of oil base to your thing, you know. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not add no salt yet, guys. Cause I don't really want to put the salt until down the night, you know. Yeah. You know, so the wife here wonder what in the world sendtohope I do. You had the belly, you are crazy. You know, you are crazy. But you have to try something new. Nothing new, try nothing done, gain. What do you call it? Nothing new, gain.
Nothing new, nothing done. Nothing tried, nothing done.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let that for boil a little bit longer, and then I add my vegetables in there, and then we see how the soup turn out. Yes, yes, it gonna turn out good. Alright guys, so it's been what, 20 minutes now, and my soup is, I want to tell you that it's so flavorful right now. I tried a little of it without, there's no salt in the pot, and it's so good. I promise you, it's so good. But I see my Jamaican folks, when them doing fish tea, them put a little, you know, rum in it. So me I try it. You understand? My wife eyebrow raise.
It's Asian though.
Yeah, it's Asian, but me still I try a stunt. So me I put one cork full of the Jamaica brandy in it, and I'm gonna put some salt, maybe half a teaspoon of salt. I don't really want to over salt it, so maybe adjust the seasoning at the end. And then, maybe have one chayote, but you know, maybe have a chayote, and so me use the chayote. We call it chocha Jamaica, right? So me use that too. So I put my chayote, my tomatillo, my carrot, my onion, my okra, and my green onion. Oh, see, oh, I nearly put the whole of this in it, and the ginger. And I put all of them now. It wouldn't be a problem.
No.
I put all of them now into my pot. And you notice me keep the flame low, right? Oh, I also use the stems of the bok choy. So yeah, I'm gonna use the leaf part of the bok choy. That is gonna go in there when it's done. It's gonna go in at the plate then. So I don't want it going now. Yeah, so see my soup.
I like that carrot cut style.
You like the cut style of the carrot? It is so cuttable. It's very intelligent. Oh, let's put that in there. It's so intelligent. And you want to put one scotch bonnet pepper in there? For the flavor?
Okay.
Yes, for the flavor. How it looks, see?
Mantagamos. Very mantagamos, right?
Folks, the truth is, she not just it yet, you know.
Ring.
She want to know if it gonna look good. If it, you know, when you're not sure of something.
No, but exact vivid idea of how it's going to taste. So I don't know what you're talking about. I know exactly how it's gonna taste.
Zeroing on that pepper.
Like full.
As I said, mind the heat and the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so I'm gonna leave this now to make it permeate. And once it start permeate and the vegetable them soften up a little bit, we're good to gizzle. You understand what I say? Yes, I'm trying my best.
How much
guys.
longer?
Maybe about the next 20 minutes or so. Just want to make sure say everything nice, and I put a little bit more water. Just a little bit more. You know. Yeah. So check my back in the next 20 minutes or so. And we do the sponge back some 20 minutes later. So we're almost at the end of the soup cooking, folks. And the wife is say, since we're doing an Asian theme, might as well we add some spinach to it. We're almost reminiscent of Asian noodles. Now, one I think we may always remember is that in Asia, in China, in Taiwan, and all of these places, the noodles are handmade. You understand? So people choose to make them noodle them own way, and them come out how them want it. So guys, I promise you, the soup tastes good. The noodle them now are just, by the time them noodle are finished cook, we're just gonna be ready to plate. Yeah? And I promise you, the guys, I'm just so happy with the result. All natural soup. You can believe it? No chicken noodle, no additional, no preservative, no additive. All natural. Yes. The only thing I put in it, when I know say I know waiting in there, is salt. You understand? So, yeah, soup soon ready. Noodles are going. See, show your hand, show your hand. You can your finger them cute. Show your hand, can your finger them cute.
Wait.
Show your hand, can your finger them cute.
Yeah.
Show your hand, show your hand. Show your hand, can your finger them cute. Okay guys, so this is the finished soup, and I promise you the wifey can't wait for going in Pandawania. May I tell her the truth? So what I did was I split the fish down the middle and put half in the plate, because obviously we don't have that big old fish plate, and then you have the little spinners them and stuff. I also put some cucumber and soya sauce right there, so just in case, you know. And we want to finish it with some fresh mixture, a fresh mixture of cabbage. Show it now, show it now. Cabbage, you know, carrots, you hear me, cabbage, the heads of the bok choy, and some onion. Yeah,
this is the head?
Yeah, just the green part. We call the head.
The leaf.
Yeah, the leaf. And see there, you just put it how you want it on the plate, and yeah, make the thing look nice and juicy and sexy and stuff. Remember guys, like, share, subscribe, yeah, comment, Yardie belly, and you know, just check a description box. And what else? Tell me what else we said to the people them, because the people them are so nice.
Tell everybody and anybody you know about Yardie belly in a foreign country. Nobody now cooks so.
Yeah, because cooking is not a easy, because my cooking turn up. And I mash up because my cooking turn up.
And if you know, say me not, because your cooking turn up. Say me not, because your cooking turn up.
Alright guys, bless up here, sir. Bless up, bless up, bless up.